Chiga to the fullest. Abinji njiba matis, aboku njiba kakas. Abinji njiba mama njiba kakas. Chakawale.
95.9 Touch FM. I like that song. Touchdown Cypher coming through from Urban Accent. Everyone is on that track. Everyone's on that track, yo. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's about 8 minutes past the hour of 7 p.m. Just had the Rude Boy Killer wrap up the last hour. And in the house with me, I got the ninja, Felix.
Yes.
From Tribe UG.
Yeah, the Tribe UG.
The Tribe UG. Now, well, first of all, let me introduce you to the show. This is the TFMHiphop show.
Yeah.
And my name is So Severe. This is 95.9 Touch FM, right? Okay. And I've got bloggers in the house with me tonight. So there's Felix and Haggai, right?
Yeah.
So, pardon me if I sound a little bit nervous, because
It's okay.
hey, man, in this day and age, the internet age, man, nowadays, man, there's a lot of power bloggers I have, and
No, but
they can either make you or
with
break
us, you
you.
have to be
And
comfortable.
I don't
We are
know,
never
man.
on the other side. We're always on your side.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Nowadays, hey, man, a blogger can get like. Hey, man, there's a situation we saw on social media the other week. Someone who had a complication with a transport service company, and the biggest way he got the situation resolved was he sent them, the company, to his blog. And it's like, if you don't want your company to get such a reputation from a blog like the one I could write, check out what I did to this and this other company. And the transportation company just solved it there and then, rectified. So I don't know, when it comes to music and whatnot, I've just been here with Keller trying to talk about UG Hip Hop Awards maybe in 2016, trying to set up like my place in at least one category or something, you know. And you guys could write something that just you know. So this was my strategy. I'm like, all right, let me get the bloggers in at the start of the year. Get them at the start of the year and make it work for me. Now I've got it's almost like warfare now.
So you're now a good side now.
Let's wait. Like, we've got 15 minutes to make it work. 15 minutes to make it work. I hope I can pull this through. Anyway, show some love on Facebook and on Twitter. #TFMHiphop and follow at 95N9. That's Touch FM. Or follow the bloggers at The Tribe UG.
Yes.
Just that.
At the Tribe _UG.
There you go. I see. I almost messed up there. I almost messed up there. But yo, we're in the house tonight to talk about. Well, give us a little. Who wants to talk about Tribe? Who?
I'll let him talk about the Tribe.
Felix, go
the
ahead.
The Tribe UG, we've been around for now. It's coming to 3 years. Basically, it was a blog that I started in a boring lecture.
Yes, I like that. I like humble beginnings.
We operated on a blog spot for a while until last year when we were nominated for one of the best entertainment sites in Uganda. So we felt like to properly represent Ugandan hip hop, it was time to shift to a .com. And last year we migrated from the analog system to the digital system.
You caught up with the rest of
the
rest of UG. You have UG in the name, so
to properly represent the rappers and the culture, we had to get the .com, and we successfully got it, and now that's where we are operating right now. Currently,
you're operating on.
The TribeUG.com.
So it's like, how many years you say? 3 years?
Yeah, this year.
This year is the fourth.
3 years. This year.
This is the third year. So in just 2 years, you went from humble blog to social media award nomination. Was it social media award nomination?
Yeah,
social media award nomination. Exactly. In just a short time, that takes commitment and consistency.
I think I will attribute that to the hip hop fans of Uganda. I mean, if they hadn't accepted us the first time, I don't think we would be here.
If they hadn't accepted you that time when you were...
Yeah, when I put out the first article, I think I wouldn't be here.
Just... okay. All right. And, well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
For moving from I may not be in the blogosphere, but I assume that that's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, like within blog circles, there's a friend of mine, the guy who does the show after this, Bernard. He's got a blog too, and when his blog shifted from just a blog spot to
a website
to a .com, it was a pretty big deal
Yes.
on the social media there. So I was like, okay, maybe now for someone who's not really in there, I'm trying to follow her. I'm trying to keep up. But let me point this direction, Haggai.
Yeah.
Tell me, why hip hop? I mean, you've been listening to Mackenzie talk about how tough it is, you know, and Mackenzie's one of those guys who we can all agree in this room that has made it out.
Yes.
yeah
You know, and he's put in the work 10 years. You know, so why that direction, hip hop?
You see, hip hop is like Mackenzie said before. We had our golden years. That was 2009 and 2010. I was still in high school by then, and you would listen to music and you ask yourself, are these Ugandans? You understand? Because they were dropping really, really nice music. So, in my opinion, it's for starters, it's to show people that we can actually release quality music. You get, like, we can release dope music. Like, they just need to listen to us. They need to give us the audience. And hip hop is still young in Uganda, and even not just in Uganda, the world over, because it's not more than 30 years.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, so it is a young genre. So it's developing, but in Uganda, like, the music is nice, but people are not giving us the audience as much as we would want to. So it's just to show people that we have quality music. Listen to us. We won't disappoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
But from visiting the site, I can tell that it's not just about the music. It's not just about the hip hop music.
Yes.
Okay, maybe the roots and foundation may have come from the hip hop music, but you seem to again stretch to hip hop related events.
Yes.
And hip hop characters and personas that are within the hip hop fraternity.
Yeah.
Especially, I like the bias for the Ugandan bias that you approach hip hop with. You know, you're not trying to be like some of those blogs who have figured that, you know, let's do the entire Africa.
Yes.
And not quite satisfy the entire Africa. There are a couple of those blogs out there that be like, all right, we're going to do African hip hop, and I think it's not as easy as it seems to do an entire African hip hop. Like even MTV Base, at some point, you know, I just settled. You're like, oh, let's just give them South Africa. Couple of years later, you know what, let's just give them Nigeria.
Yes.
You know, like,
and they go where the numbers are.
Yeah, exactly. And now that, like, with that, the numbers are against you, but still you decided to throw UG out there.
Yeah.
And
I think one thing we need to understand is that no one will tell our story if we don't tell it ourselves.
Exactly.
Like,
I like that.
Like Double XL, or let me say Complex, or all those guys, they won't come down to UG and they're like, oh yeah, let's talk about Sosevia's show, or let's ask Sosevia, where is your next project?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I
Did you hear
did.
that? That's the first example of Sosevia's show. I don't know.
Political moves.
These moves are working.
Political correctness.
yeah. So I looked at it in that we can't tell anybody's story if we don't tell our own. Like, if you look at it, even the guys, if I'm to give an example of African sites that do African hip hop, they won't tell our story, or if they do, it won't be accurate as we would have done it as the Ugandans. So, and also let me say, like, the sites that are back home here, they won't pay attention to Ugandan hip hop as us who love that genre, as we are paying attention to it. Or when they do a story about a rapper or like a song, they are looking at, oh, this song has trended. Let me give an example, like Taka's Band, when it trended on Twitter and everything. The sites that did it, yeah.
It's funny, I think that was what?
That
3
was,
years ago?
Yeah.
3 years ago.
We're in 2014.
It's 2014.
Yeah, like the sites that did a story about Taka's Band, they were in for that trending bit of it. Like the next project that Taka released, they didn't do a feature, and then you ask yourself why.
I get it.
Like, they are not interested as we are. So we need to tell our story. Like the guys, like let me say, like Chris Brown, like they have teams that tell their story. So we as Ugandans also.
So you're trying to be the team that
No,
does that.
no, but we are giving a platform.
Okay.
Yeah, we are giving a platform for the hip hop artists
And
or the culture in general. You get so at least they have a voice. They can count on us.
You know me. I'm all about the culture. I'm all about the culture and platforms and that stuff that the Tribe UG be about. Yeah, I'm all about that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, all right. I want to get into a track that I feel, in my opinion, is at least was one of the most sounding tracks. Or if it wasn't, it should have been. The song comes through from an artist who dropped an album just the other week.
Mixtape?
Yes, the mixtape rather. I'm talking about Price Taber with Side Zeno. That even Mackenzie said that was one of his better tracks from at least one of the artists.
I think that song qualifies to be one of the hottest tracks from last year.
Hey, you guys are the bloggers, so we're going to get into that. When I get into the song, let's go into the song, come back, and we'll get into some of the best and the worst from the year 2015, and hopefully also hear your thoughts and expectations and predictions for 2016. Keep it right here, 95.9 Touch FM, hashtag TFM Hiphop. I got Tribe UG in the house. Right now it's Price Taber with Side Zeno.
Munimutan Side Zeno ne Zeno, Side Zeno, Side Zeno ne Zeno. Mikono wangu wa Side Zeno ne Zeno, Side Zeno, Side Zeno ne Zeno. Huwa mukono, Side Zeno, Side Zeno ne Zeno. Mikono wangu.
Flow spike, he got them acting like pussycats. Real recognized, real, I only see a few. They say I dropped out, now I'm just catching the view. I'm right here, the mic's clear, and so am I. Class to the fly, just redefined. Keep watching your TV, no doubt. You just might find out what life is all about. Raw, man.
Like, what you mean you talking about J-Fake like that? You say it on the mic. Say it on the mic.
J-Fake is funny.
Coming through from J-Fake right there is a song called The August Rush. J-Fake and the Lobster. L.O.B. Levy on the beat. For me, that track, one verse as it is, I think I'll throw it up there in the other category of one of the verses of the year. But in the house with me on the TFM Hip Hop Show at about 25 minutes past the hour, 7 p.m. I got the good folks from Tribe UG. It's hard to call it when you get used to calling it the blog. Still adjusting to call it
the website,
the entertainment
website. The only website in Uganda.
The only entertainment website solely dedicated to hip hop from Uganda.
Yes.
Solely it's not like the feature other stuff that no you go there and it's hip hop. If there's nothing that is being talked about in hip hop that week, the website will be silent. Is that the case? Or I'm just
the content is there. It's our job to put it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys don't put it up, it's
then it doesn't get audience. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say if you guys didn't put it up, then it wasn't worth knowing.
No, it's for putting up everything and the people judge. Yeah.
I like that. You guys don't get to judge.
Nah.
There is a comment section on the site for that. So.
Guys don't offend political connect. I see also you guys have something going on. It's not just me trying to make the right moves. Anyways, the TFM Hip Hop Show. Shout out to everyone that's tuned in. I can see there's Amate tuned in as well, and Agri the Real. Thanks for staying with us from last year to this year. Happy New Year to all of y'all. And there's lots of love too. And I wanted to get into something that I feel like, since you guys say you've been paying attention for the last 2 years. Okay, actually you said like going as far back as 09. You've been like ears to the ground, paying attention here and there and whatnot. And usually I like to at some point of the show like really talk about the UG hip hop.
Yes.
You know, and now I've got you guys in here with me, and we can actually now talk about it. You know, and at this point, I hope you put all your political affiliations, like let them know that So Severe wanted to know. So if you say anything that may offend someone and they come at you, tell them, no, come at me. I'll take that hit for you.
That was for that show.
It's So Severe backed you up into a corner and asked you really hard questions. So what I wanted to ask though, what do you feel like? I know you brought out the point that 09 and 2010, but now since we are media people in the world, 09 and 2010. I mean 09, 2010, and then 2015. Do you feel like there were more projects in 2015 released, like whole projects and compilations?
Here's the thing with me for 2015. When 2014 was ending, I remember I had discussions with some people. Like we sat down and we counted the number of albums, mixtapes, like to expect in 2015. There were many, like more than 10, I think. But if you look at the albums that were released in 2015, like I think 4. Like I sat down and count. Like on this show, I think I'm going to give away too much. I'm working on an article called that is focusing on the top 5 hip hop projects of 2015. So on that article, so I'm researching a bit of things here and there.
All right, okay, no, let's if you like, let's go as far back as 2014 and the predictions. Which artists were in those predictions for, or at least had promised for 2015 and just didn't follow through?
First of all, we expected a Clear Cut album. We expected an Enigma album. We expected a Keko album. We expected something from the Crown S Collective. That's Squad and the Friends. Who else? There was also the Mackenzie album,
the Rude Boy music album.
Yeah. There were like 10. I don't remember them specifically, but if you look at it, we got like I think 5 or 4, and some we didn't even expect them. Like Lagum's album, it came out of nowhere.
All right, okay. We'll let me take a short commercial break. It kind of got quiet in the room, like when guys dropping names, like when names start drop, people keep quiet, like you feel that tension. Even the listeners, I can feel them on their end, like, oh, wait, turn up the volume, shh, everyone be quiet. Like
they're dropping names.
Yeah, names are getting dropped at that point. I hope they're paying attention on the other end. Let's take a short commercial break, and when we come back, we'll get into more of expectations and letdowns from the year that was 2015. I was going to say 2014.